Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
All right, all of you Bama fans out there that are tired of watching teams storm the field, well, they're going to start dropping the hammer on them a little bit more. Over the last several seasons, you've seen field stormings take place. And I know, well, we're Alabama. We don't storm the field. No, when people storm the field, they beat us. Well, now there will be less of that because they're going to fine them significantly more. Stormings will now cost the home team $500,000. I say there'll be less of that, but why would they? Are you telling me that the drunk kids and the adult alumni or give a damn that the school has to pay $500,000 for them storming the field? Are you out of your mind? The only thing you can do to make this stop, if you actually want to make it stop, is take away a win. That's it. Take the win away. I don't want to see that happen. But other than that, $500,000, I don't care that Florida has to pay $500,000.
Number 6.
The Yellowhammer News founder Cliff Sims and former candidate for Congress Caroleene Dobson are the latest individuals maybe considering a potential candidacy to the seat vacated by Governor-elect Coach U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville out of Auburn. Cliff Sims, of course, has worked at the Trump White House, so he's got that going for him. Trump has slammed him and praised him, depending on what day it is. He worked for him, wrote a book, and then went back to work for him after a little back and forth. Caroleene Dobson lost a congressional race, but here's the thing. She was going to be, I guess, the head of the Public Service Commission. She was going to be appointed to Twinkle Kavanaugh's position. She withdrew herself from that. Why? Maybe because she's running for Senate.
Number 5.
The Alabama steel industry could benefit greatly if a blockbuster $14 billion deal between U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Could be wrong. I say Nippon, but I've been told it's Nippon. So there we go. The industry insiders aren't really sure about the details, but an AL.com story lays all of this out. There could be a pretty significant amount of infrastructure in development inside the state of Alabama, modernizing steel mills, not only in Alabama, but in Indiana, Arkansas, and Minnesota as well. The idea here is, of course, if you have tariffs on foreign steel, do steel stuff inside the United States. So this Japanese steel company is potentially going to make this deal. Every U.S. steel worker will get a $5,000 bonus. So it looks like that's on the table as well. The federal government is heavily involved in this issue.
Number 4.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has told Donald Trump that Russia would absolutely respond to Ukraine's attack on Russian airplanes. I don't know. Escalating the war and making peace seem highly unlikely. It doesn't really look like either of these guys want peace. If you wanted peace, you would stop attacking each other. But they're still doing it. And I'm not talking about, grinding on the ground and trying to take this land or that land. But massive attacks on the capital city like Russia did, massive attacks on the Russian Air Force like Ukraine did, these are not things that happen while people are sitting at a negotiating table trying to negotiate in good faith. So Russia says it's absolutely going to respond to this, and my guess is it's going to be significantly uglier than we've seen so far.
Number 3.
President Donald Trump has announced a new travel ban on citizens from 12 different countries. Some of which you know, some of which you don't. And people are very upset about this. Because apparently the President of the United States shouldn't be allowed to set immigration law. That's kind of the message that we have been kind of crafting here over the last couple of years. That Donald Trump gets to have ideas, but a judge will decide. Well, on this one, I think they're going to have a hard time making that argument because a judge already decided on June 26, 2018, that Trump's travel ban, which they called a Muslim ban, was legal. And he can move forward with it. So I don't know what they're going to do here. I have no idea. I know they're going to write a bunch of sad stories about people from the Congo being confused, or Iranian soccer teams in Papua New Guinea or something, but I don't know if I care about that.
Number 2.
Speaking of judges, congratulations to this judge, also co-presidenting the country, because a Biden-appointed judge has now blocked the Trump administration's attempt to deport the family of Colorado terror suspect Mohammed Salam, citing humanitarian concerns despite visa issues. Humanitarian concerns. Well, let's see. The head of their family is an Islamic terrorist. Okay, there's that. The head of the family is an Islamic terrorist. All right, okay, so we got that. We understand that. All right, so we're supposed to be concerned about what? That this family, when they go back to what, Egypt? That there's like some sort of humanitarian problem with that? Wait a minute, why am I supposed to care? I think it's a great idea that we punish the families of terrorists who are in the country illegally, if they're in the country illegally. They're not supposed to be here. All they've done is been exposed. Goodbye.
Now, time for the number 1 thing you'll be talking about today.
Okay, this is a convoluted issue. You have Elon Musk out there still running his mouth against Donald Trump, talking about killing the bill and using Kill Bill memes on social media. So he's going pretty hard on this. Trump has not slammed Elon Musk for being on ketamine yet, but that is coming at some point in time. He's going to say, Elon Musk, he's on drugs. Some say the best drugs, but he's on them. That's what people are saying. And you're going to get one of those. But he's continuing to be critical. He's continuing to talk about the budget deficit. He's continuing to talk about that. He wrote this on social media. Call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill. Now, there's a bit of a split here, though, between our senators. Now, I'm not saying they both wouldn't vote yes on this, because I think that they absolutely would. But you're seeing a little bit of trepidation. Politico has a story out right now about, this is a convoluted one too, they have a story out that Tommy Tuberville's upset about the cut to food aid. I haven't seen that officially, but they're saying he's concerned about it because he's going to be governor and he's going to have to pay for that food aid. That seems convoluted, but it is what it is. Tuberville has doubts about the bill right now, saying it could add to the national debt and that he is a maybe. So if they change something I don't like, I can't tell you. I'm going to vote for it. And then all of a sudden, I'm not, or I am not. You know? No, actually, I don't know, Tommy Tuberville. I don't know what this sentence means. Here we go. Let me try it one more time. They're going to have to be a lot of changes to it. So if they change something I don't like, I can't tell you I'm going to vote for it. And then all of a sudden I am, or I am not, you know? No, I don't know. Okay, I honestly have absolutely no idea what you're saying. But so he's a maybe. Katie Britt, on the other hand, says, I think Republicans are united in the cause of getting this done. I think our priority is that hardworking families don't face the largest tax increase in American history. If we do not do our job here, Americans will face a tax increase of over $4 trillion. And for Alabamians, that means about $2,000 a year of their hard-earned money that they would have to give back to the federal government. So that leads me to believe she's a bit of a yes on that. We're going to have to work diligently to make sure that we are aligned on cutting spending. We are seeing what's happening. We're looking at a $37 trillion in debt. We know that's not only fiscally irresponsible, but morally irresponsible. So Tuberville is a maybe, I think. Okay, so and Katie Britt is a yes on it. That's how I read that. So she's questioning the large cost, but ultimately supporting it. That would be my. That would be where my take on this is. So I know it's kind of confusing, but that's what they're fighting over right now on the big, beautiful bill. We'll continue right here on the Dale Jackson Show. Please keep it locked right here. And by the way, if you're worried about your taxes and stuff like this, would be a good time to remind you, go see my friends over there at Xfinity Tax and Financial Planning. You need to talk to these guys. They saved me $3,000 the first time I ever talked to them. They can save you a ton of money as well. InfinityHSV.com. Now would be a good time to talk to them. You got the school choice stuff bubbling up. Get ready, be prepared, know what you need to do. Not only are you planning for next tax season, but you're planning for your financial future. Taxes and financial planning. It's in the name. Infinity Tax and Financial Planning. Talk to these guys today. And when you do, tell them Dale Jackson sent ya.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 Things You Should Be Talking About Today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.